Well, welcome back. Fall is in the air, and one of the most popular flavors of the season is pumpkin. Carolyn Piguet from Piguet's Primetime is back to show us how to make pumpkin pie bread pudding with cream cheese frosting. Carolyn, it sounds good as always. Welcome back. And this is a brand new dish that we're kind of debuting here.
Yeah, it's just something I thought, well, I love pumpkin. And pumpkin's something around Thanksgiving that I think that is really, really popular. So bread pudding is something at Piguet's Primetime that we focus on actually all year long. It's kind of a Christmas type thing, but it's real popular with my caterings and personal chef. And so I thought, well, we'll just incorporate a little pumpkin in this and try to make it kind of simple so that they don't have to spend a great deal of time.
Right, make it a fall one, and this is the third batch now we're ever making?
Yeah, this is our third batch.
Alrighty, what's our first step here?
Well, this is brioche. I use brioche bread because it's light, it's kind of cakey, it's got a buttery flavor to it, and it just really makes a nice finished product. And then we make the custard. We just tear this up, and I don't even worry too much about drying this. Like if you use sourdough or use some others, you dry them. This is fine, you can just go ahead and use it at that time. Okay. We'll make a custard of eggs and heavy cream, and then vanilla and sugar, and then I just added the pumpkin pie mix to it. And so you just basically just put it on your bread and let it all soak in there.
This is probably the best part of doing this part, I would think.
And it's got, it's got pretty color and it's got pretty flavor, and it's enough to make a really nice consistency for what we're trying to do. And then you can kind of utilize, making sure everything gets covered. And as a finishing touch, then I went ahead and just basically put some sugar cinnamon on the top to kind of finish it out. And then that will turn a very, very golden brown. You'll cook it about an hour at 350, and then it'll make a nice golden brown color.
Okay.
Now you can serve it either warm if you choose to, and it'll be more of a pudding context, or if you want to let it cool, it'll kind of firm up, kind of like what we have here. It looks almost like a bar. Now I finished this off with a cream cheese frosting.
Yes.
And so I've just basically used cream cheese, powdered sugar, heavy cream, and vanilla. If you want to, on some bread puddings they make like a caramel sauce, and you can also do that. Around the Christmas season, we'll do a caramel sauce with maybe bourbon in it, or a flavored crown or something like that. So you could also add some apple type liqueurs for that.
And I like, because this is specifically for fall.
Yes.
For pumpkin, and then you said we can have this for breakfast too?
Yes. If you can make it as a dessert, and like I said, you can serve it warm or cooled. But if you're going to have like company stay over and you've had your Thanksgiving meal, and you think, I'm going to serve them for breakfast, you can go ahead and make this and then cut it up, and it'll be your sweet part of your offering. Yeah.
I know, best way to start the day too. Yeah. We won't even think about that metabolism story we just ran.
No, none of that we talked about before. Side salad, none of that stuff.
And before we go, Carolyn, really quickly, would you have this hot or cold, this dish?
I tend to like it cool because I like the texture of it a little bit, but it's kind of whatever you choose or whatever your offering is.
And I like it. It's different because, like you said, it looks like bars. So hopefully we can try one during the break.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that for you guys.
Awesome. Carolyn, thank you so much as always. You can check out this recipe and others just like it by logging on to newson6.com/kitchen. Brian, stay chef.